What's up? How's everybody doing? Here's a little thing that's been a little update of what's been happening lately. One, my mom's still in rehab. She's still poorly. She still has a low oxygen rate and she still has a high blood pressure. Come to find out, it's because maybe the fact that they're not giving her all of her medication. Sorry, Abby. She's been clingy to me lately. I don't understand why. Maybe she misses mom, but her oxygen keeps going low. The lowest has been was 75, which is not good. Not good. All this stress and all of this stuff that we're trying to do because we're gonna have to call the attorney's office because you know what? They ain't treating my mom right. Well, my mom needed to get a porta potty. It took them 2 days to get it, and actually, they didn't even give her they didn't even give her one. The therapist got her one, and that's not his job. She's been out of the COVID unit now for a week, and I'm trying to stay positive so she doesn't pass away. I hope she don't. It's been really, really hard. And I can tell it's taking a hard toll on my cat and my dog. Because they're always used to them being around their mama. She's not here. And I'm frustrated. I'm angry. And I'm just depressed. Who treats people like a wild animal? They're not checking up on like she needs to. They won't allow her to have visitation. And I don't know why. They said because of COVID, but she's been out of COVID unit for a week now. So that's not an excuse. When you have a low oxygen rate but a high blood pressure, that's a fatal combination. People will die from those two that are like that. She's having so much trouble breathing. They have her on oxygen. The thing is at a 4. It was at a 5 and it dropped to a 4. But I tell you, I don't know what this COVID is doing to her body. It's impacted her body so hard that we keep thinking one day she's gonna leave, and one day she turns around like nothing happened. It's hard. It's just very hard. All this stress and all this anxiety and everything that's been happening with my mom, it triggers my seizures. It triggers my seizures so badly. When I have a bad seizure, it will do what the one video on here shows. My heart rate went to 250 beats per minute. My seizures become so bad that it'll go that high, my oxygen will drop, and I black out more. I just have more seizures, and sometimes they last longer because of all the damn stress. How do you make a stress situation stressless? Because if nothing gets done and nothing heals and fixes whatever the scenario is about, my anxiety and my stress will never go away until further notice. I'm worried about my mom. And they acting like she's like a game or something. You don't play around with someone's health like that. Our primary care doctor, she's pissed too. She's trying to find a way that she can do to get my mom transferred to another place. But the people at the facility, the insurance company, said that we can't transfer her because it's not she has no medical need to be transported. But the thing about it is, you're not treating my mom like a human. You're treating her like garbage, and it's not right. My mom pleads and she cries and she begs us to go there and bring her home, but we can't do that. I just don't understand how people treat another person like garbage with no real reason as to why they would treat someone the way they are treating somebody. With my seizures, when I have my bad seizures, other than what I've already said, there's times where I have screaming seizures. I'm so tired of people be like looking at me and like screaming seizures. What the hell is that? Screaming seizures are a complex partial seizure, and it's a type of seizure you don't want to be around when someone is having, because it's like bloody murder. It's like you yelling and you're screaming and you're crying and you can't stop yourself. It's hard. It's sad. And this world is a disaster. This world is losing love. This world is losing hope. People are not uniting anymore. And I'm not gonna say just because of COVID, because there's many more years of other things that happen in this world than you have anything to do with COVID either. Why aren't we uniting? Why are we putting each other down? Why are we treating each other like garbage? Why are we laughing at one another? What is so funny when somebody is sick? When I or somebody with seizures is sick, what's so funny about it? I don't understand. Please explain to me what's funny about it, because it's not funny. It's deadly. Deadly. Trying to be strong, trying to just keep praying, trying to just keep having faith and hope and the willpower to know that no matter what's happening, she will get better. She will come home. And it's hard to say that because of what's just happening to her right now. They're not giving her medication like she needs all of her medication. My mom has so many medication and they're not giving her medication. They said that they can't do that. She's been there for 3 weeks already, and she hasn't even seen a doctor yet. What kind of shit is that? So we're gonna be calling Brooks Law Firm because this can't keep happening. And the therapist is the only one that's been helping her. And he said he don't understand why they're doing that too. He goes, out of all the years that he's been working at that facility, he said that he's not gonna want to work there anymore. And we asked him why not you don't want to work there anymore. He don't want to work there because he doesn't like to be around that kind of thing, and neither would I. I don't want to be around people that are treating other people like with less respect and put them down like they're nothing. I don't want to be working in a facility like that. One person, you telling me, they telling us that the reason why they don't want to come in my mom's room is because they do not want to help her because she has too much work. She's too much work to do with and deal with. No shit. First off, she's an elderly lady. Well, she's 68. No, 60, doesn't even matter. And the older you get, the more brittle you get. The older you get, the weaker you get. And depending on whatever problem somebody has, for instance, COVID, it weakens your entire body. Every muscle in your body, including your heart, is being affected by COVID. So she can't do what she wants to do. It takes longer. But she's out of rehab for a reason, right? You're not rehabbing her for shit. Don't ever say that. Don't ever tell someone that the reason why you want to help them is because it's too much work. Get out of the medical field. Get out of the medical field because you do not belong in the medical field whatsoever. You think that's going to be okay? You know how when you're married and you have mom and your dad and they're gone for so long? I never understood that much. Like when a wife passes away or a husband passes away, and then the next one follows in because they going crazy. Well, I can tell it within my dad. I can tell he's really low key. I could tell he's not okay. My dad's the kind of guy that just doesn't really express his feelings. He's the kind of person that just doesn't let anything really try to get to him and put him down. But that's his wife. That's my mom. I can tell something is not right. I only known him for 24 years. So I would know, you know? But I'm not gonna keep bringing up updates. She's still there and I'm still having seizures. My dad is okay. My brother's okay. Everybody's getting healthy. The only reason why I'm having more seizures is because I'm stressed. And stress is a big factor to seizures. To anybody and everybody. So my friends have to keep reminding me, Amy, you need to relax. You're stressed out a lot. If you don't relax and just let it roll, I don't want to see you have a seizure. Amy, I don't want to see you have a seizure. And I tell them, I don't want to have a seizure either, but how do I not remember? How do I not think about the fact what's happening with my mom? How do you not think about that? She's my mom, she's family, I can't forget it. And I won't ever forget it. Not one day in her life, never, nowhere, never.